What is good, y'all, man? So today we're going to be going over why this Jalen Hurts card is just not very good. Now, he's not bad, but compared to like other quarterbacks in this game, he's not the best. And the reason why we're over on MUTGG right now is because there's certain things that you can see on MUTGG that you cannot see on Ultimate Team. And it's these things right here. Player traits. At least I don't know how you see these on Madden if you can. I don't think you can. MUTGG has this to where you can see all of this stuff. And there's a key trait right here basically to why it makes Jalen Hurts a lot lesser than the other quarterbacks. You see his quarterback release. He's got generic 3. Generic 3 is not a bad release. It's pretty solid. He does not have the clutch trait. I don't really know how that correlates to anything. Forces passes conservative. I don't think that really matters. I'll be honest. I mean, because you're the one that's throwing the ball. So, you know what I mean? Like, the clutch thing and the forces passes thing, it's like you're the one controlling them. I think that would only matter, like, if you were, like, simming or... Because this is, like, for, like, the player period. Not only is this for, like, his card, but these are, like, his traits in, like, Madden period. Like, so that's where this all comes from. His QB style is obviously scrambling. That's his archetype. Sense of pressure, paranoid. That is the key one right here. So basically, sense of pressure, paranoid, or sense of pressure is paranoid for him. Like for some quarterbacks, they don't have that, right? His is paranoid. So basically, what that means is there is times where he will get some really bad under pressure and accurates on even throws where he wasn't even really pressured that much, and it makes him inconsistent because sometimes he'll have crazy pressure in his face and he'll throw a hot steam and dot, and there's sometimes we won't even really have that much pressure in his face and he'll throw a really bad pass. So it kind of makes him inconsistent at times. Now, like I said, I'm not saying he's trash, go get rid of him. He's not bad, but he is definitely not, I don't even know if I would say top 3 quarterback in this game. He could be top 5 just based off of some of the abilities he gets and etc etc, because you know, I don't, you know what I mean, but he's really not all that. Obviously I'm still going to use him till the Eagles get a different quarterback just because I'm biased and I use Jalen Hurts. But really the only traits you should be looking at for Ultimate Team wise that really matter is the QB release, the sense of pressure, and throws a tight spiral. He does throw a tight spiral. Because you see some quarterbacks, if their traits is they don't, like for example last year, I'm trying to think, you know, like Vince Young. Look how Vince Young threw the ball. When the ball would come out his hands, it would be wobbly and it wouldn't be very tight. And because of that, it'll take a little bit longer actually to get to the receiver. Not to mention, he also has an extremely slow release, right? So Jalen Hurts has a nice release. He has a nice, he throws a nice tight spiral. So the ball gets there pretty quickly. It's just the biggest problem with this Jalen Hurts card is the sense of pressure. Now, trust me, I've won a ton of football games with it, and I've lost some football games because of it. So it really goes both ways. You just really got to make sure. In this game, you already really have to get the ball out very fast, but with Jalen Hurts, up that even a little bit faster. And it sucks because there's this one game in particular I remember where I would snap the ball. As soon as I drop back, I'm getting the ball out. Like it's how quarterbacks are taught to do it. Hike, drop back, get it out, like just like that. And I'm talking about, because a lot of times I try to throw to beat the blitz. I don't try to block it all the time unless I really need to. I like to throw to beat it. And he just kept getting under pressure and accurate, and it was just like he wasn't making the throws. Simple, wide open, easy reads, and you know, things like that could be annoying with him, but you know what I mean? If you can find ways to deal with it, etc., etc., you'll be fine. I run the ball a lot, so that sometimes he doesn't even really have to throw the ball. So it's kind of good, I guess. But that's honestly, I guess, what I was kind of leading into. I would say if you're going to use Jalen Hurts, definitely run the ball a little bit more, so you don't have to drop back every single play with him. It'll, you know, definitely help out a little bit, so you don't have to worry about under pressures. And I've thrown some crazy under pressure picks. I mean, I'm talking about where I'm throwing to a guy that's in this area, and then the ball is going in this area. So like I've seen some crazy stuff with this man Jalen Hurts. And if you're thinking, oh well, should I just go back to Carson Wentz? I actually tried Carson Wentz, right? I tried him out in house rules because I was doing house rules. I wanted to get that free Dell pit. I was trying him out, and I gotta admit, Wentz release does feel slower. I feel like he gets a lot of windups on the sideline throws, but I mean, I think and that's where we got to stop right there. Like, I don't even want to talk about the rest. Like, he gets a lot of wind up on sideline throws, and I just feel like the ball took a little bit longer to get out of his hand, which in this game you cannot afford to do. That ball's got to come out. It's got to come out. So honestly, I know I said always go back to Wednesday, but no, I can't even. I can't. That this really is too damn slow. So I kind of just wanted to make a video today explaining why, because some people always ask, oh, about the Jalen Hurts card. This is basically a breakdown of it. You basically, if you want to get him, go ahead and get him. If you got the Eagles team. If you don't have Eagles team, I wouldn't get this man. Go get you Aaron Rodgers. Go get you somebody else. I would not get Jalen Hurts. But if you got an Eagles team, I would use Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? He's not bad, but he's also not great. You know what I mean? I feel like he's a fine line. He's not trash, but he's not great. He's just in the middle. He's all right. He's not bad. But when he has those games where he can't make those wide open reads, it's bad and it's really rough. Trust me. So that's pretty much gonna do it though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a follow to the Twitch. The link that's down in the description. We're playing head to head every single night. We're picking up new cards. We're trying different cards out that you don't even hear about over on the YouTube. Like, for example, we used Chase Young last night. You know what I mean? He sucked, by the way. I did use Edgelet on him. Wasn't impressed. Josh Sweat is indeed better. That's a different story, though. That is gonna do it. Till then, your boy is out.